What's up, DTC fans? It's Brad here with another behind-the-scenes interview just for you. So, have you ever wanted to sneak backstage and talk to one of the stars of one of our Theater Center productions? Well, wait no longer. You were lucky enough to be with me because I've snagged an interview with the leading lady of our current production, Cabaret, Kate Wetherhead. Kate, thanks so much for sitting and chatting with me.
Thank you so much for having me.
First and foremost, you're no stranger to the Dallas Theater Center stage, but tell us a little bit about this production of Cabaret and why you think people should come see it.
Well, I think that director Joel Farrell has put together an absolutely stunning production of this play without compromising its essence or its message or what it's about. He's just enhanced all the right elements, and I think that the show will seduce you, it will entertain you, it will move you, and it will shock you, and it will leave you feeling so many different emotions, and I don't think you'll be able to shake it right away, and I think that's the power of theater.
That's the power of theater, and I mean, I can totally attest to that because I hit all of those emotions when I came to see the show, and it wants people coming back and wanting more and see it again and again and again.
Yeah, there's so much going on and there's so many layers to the show that I encourage people to come back and see it more than once.
Right, and one of those many layers, of course, is your character, Sally Bowles. How does she fit into this show?
Well, Sally Bowles, I think, represents this sort of hedonistic denial that so much of Berlin's population was experiencing at the time that the play takes place. And she's all about pleasure and immediate gratification and not thinking about tomorrow, and certainly not thinking about the consequences of her actions or other people's actions. So for her, her primary survival mode is to enjoy without acknowledging that there is trouble and there are consequences to your actions. That being said, she's not a despicable human being. She's just sort of a lost soul that has found this one way to keep going.
Yeah, which you portray just perfectly. So, talk about VIP access. We're in your dressing room, and I'm sure many of our fans want to know what it's like, what the energy and the synergy, and what is it like just moments before everyone goes on stage, not only here, but kind of backstage in the green room, dressing room area.
Well, I hate to disappoint. It's pretty laid back, especially now that we're open. Opening night, of course, there's always a heightened level of excitement and everyone's a little buzzy. But my astoundingly talented and wonderful dressing roommate Julie Johnson and I generally catch up on our day, shoot the breeze. I'm reading Tina Fey's Bossy Pants right now, and it makes me laugh out loud, so I will read passages aloud to her.
Wonderful.
It's pretty off the hook in here. We're pretty crazy.
Right.
I think, we just, the rituals, I think, are what are the most consistent to any sort of dressing room environment. You come into a show and you try and establish very quickly, your makeup prep, your wig prep, and when you drink tea. I'm, a creature of habit for each show. I like to sort of come up with my own little routine, and I always get my tea at a certain moment, and I drink that while I do my makeup, and then I put my pin curls in, and for me, specifically, I don't come on in the show for a while, so I really love that time to listen. Well, not only that, but just to listen to the opening number, and you can sort of hear the crowd respond. So you get sort of a sense of the energy of the theater from down here, and then I'm able to get sort of ramped up to go out there and do it.
Right. There's so many people, almost 20 cast members in this show, which is not typical for a Dallas Theater Center production. So obviously, I'm sure you've had some crazy memories already made in moments all the way back from the start of rehearsals. Do you have a couple of your favorites you can share with us?
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I have anything specific, only that this is an incredibly hard-working yet fun-loving group of people.
Right.
Everyone has worked so hard from the first day. I don't think there's ever been a day when I've heard Joel say, "Okay, guys, I know we're all tired, but we have to just get it together." Everyone just, even when we were tired, everyone just gave 100% all the way through tech, all the way through previews. So that's not really a crazy story, but perhaps that's what allows the production to be as strong as it is this incredible work ethic. And then, of course, everyone has Pritchett's humor, and it's very playful.
And you're all fun and crazy in your own way, and we love you.
I couldn't ask for a better cast.
Well, I know the staff and definitely the fans are going to be upset when the show closes. So speaking of the show closing, is there one thing in Dallas you're kind of dying to do or want to do before you head back home?
Well, I've been to Dallas now. This is my third year in a row. So I'm sure there are things that I still have yet to do, but there are mostly the things that I want to do again.
Right.
And one of them is go to the Natcher and walk around the sculpture garden. It's just phenomenal and beautiful. And then I am obsessed with the aquarium here.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and anyone who asks me, what do I do in Dallas? I go to the aquarium.
Yep.
It is just so beautiful. And so my family's coming down next week, and I think I will take them there.
Well, thank you for taking the time to chat with me. Bravo, bravo on your wonderful performance. And for those of you watching, if you haven't had a chance to see Cabaret yet, you are crazy. So jump online, DallasTheaterCenter.org. You have until May 22nd when the show closes to buy your tickets, and we can't wait to see you at the theater.